Yeah, we will just talk to every game.
The chicken seems to be made out of rubber. What's rubber, you ask? You also consider how it would taste cooked in garlic.
Okay, we have this one. Already came back from the gypsies, that much I remember. And grinding stuff. I needed grind dodge. Right now I can't remember grinding dodge. We're very close to it though. Still morning.
The rubber chicken squeals as you pick it up and squeeze it.
Well, you'll have to keep her now. You obviously rub her the right way. Rubber, get it?
Yeah, I get it. Anyway.
Nice to see a friendly face around here. Catch you later, Dud.
Yep, so Baba Yaga is
So
begging.
I ask you, what do you call a dinosaur crashing into a wall? Late for supper, of course. See you later, crocodile.
Yeah, the idea is that he's having bad jokes. So, what do? I have to go back grinding stuff. I don't feel like exploring, at least not yet. I don't need to go to the doctor, at least not yet. I have enough potions. Let me check my rations. My rations are 10. 5 poison cure, 5 healing, 6 healing potions. The flask. Okay, I think I'm fine. 12 daggers. Wow. 15 rocks. Oh, a rock, maybe. I think I'll go outside and just, what does that I need to raise the most? Climbing. Yeah, I'm not, we're going back. Let's rise the climbing stat, and the best way to do is in Adventurers Guild. Because climbing, it's so...
The headstone carver stares at you and then goes back to work.
Check something. Photographs Lab, Borgov's Crypt. Okay. Or do I train strength? I could train strength a bit more, just in case I need. I don't think I need. Do I need strength? I don't think I need strength, no, so. I'm gonna train, I'm gonna grind. Forgot to record. I'll download the stream again.
Well, that was fun. Now,
This is the best way to grind climbing. And it grinds quite good. Oh, acrobatics. No. I still need to grind acrobatics because I really need the acrobatics are very important. More, I don't know why I came here. I need to grind acrobatics, not climbing. I thought acrobatics one. I'm really am blind. Here I am. I thought I was good at grinding acrobatics, but acrobatics 266. Then I need to grind stealth. Yeah, I need to grind stealth also. strength is not important to grind. Vitality, picklocks is 350, so it's good. Throwing, climbing, acrobatics, okay. I need to walk around, but because I need to walk around the forest a lot more, the problem is that the stat is the one that raises the slowest. So I need to do that. Problem is, I'm only going to grind till 300. I don't think after that I don't need to grind it a lot. I need at least to get one of the rituals. I need this skill, and also at the end, because you won't find a better way. Because, well, let's just say I'm a common thief, so I can't fight magic, but I can dodge it. And also helps raise the agility stat also, I think. I don't need to raise strength because, well, it's...
You are
272.
After some rest, you feel better. You are
175.
After some rest, you feel better.
Mid-afternoon.
You are so exhausted. After some rest, you feel better. You are so...
God damn it.
After some rest, you feel better. You are so...
Also, you also can use acrobatics during fights, during combat. 179.
After some rest, you feel better. You are so...
Mm-hmm.
After some rest, you feel better.
Yeah, let's go back. You can also sleep here, but I don't, but that's for the paladin and the magic user. And magic user needs to sleep here, I think. Too.
You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
So Dimitri says the gypsy didn't really kill Igor after all. Then there's that one about the Easter Bunny.
Wait, you didn't hear? Oh, that foolish gravedigger fell into a grave, and he was trapped by his own gravestone. He's dumber than a styrofoam cup.
Right. It's just lucky for Igor the stranger happened to wander by before he starved to death.
You are all fortunate that the stranger rescued Igor. You would have burned an innocent man.
Well, I still think the gypsy's a werewolf.
Don't tell about that.
Say, did you hear that the gravedigger returned to town unharmed?
Did you know that the gypsy has been released?
Were you aware of the fact that rumor has it that you saved both Igor and the gypsy?
So you found Igor in the grave? Whew! Lucky for old Ig you came along.
You,
Otherwise, poor little Iggy would be dead.
Iggy.
Well, at least he had a decent burial.
Well, Gypsy returned to his people, I suppose.
Yeah, that gypsy camp is somewhere to the east of town, by the shopping mall.
By the shopping
I
mall.
still think the punk was a werewolf.
Did you ever see him turn into a wolf?
Well, no.
Did he have hairy hands and pointy ears like Leonard Nimoy?
Leonard Nimoy.
Well, no.
What's with all
You
good
see,
references?
it's all your fault, blathering on about those stupid, foolish folk tales. Why, we could have harmed an innocent man.
Yeah, I knew all along there's no such thing as werewolves.
Well, Gravedigger returned to town safely, and he can get back to his job overcharging us for those Fakakta gravestones.
Yeah, he's even got full medical and dental.
After all, the gravedigger was at work all the time, so to speak.
Well, things ought to settle back to abnormal now. What with our little buddy Igor returning and all.
We can go back to being open and friendly.
And as always, suspicious of strangers.
The gypsy has returned to his people, I guess. It is a good thing for him that you were in town. Now that Igor is back here with us, perhaps someday I will welcome him into the inn. He was always so strange, and no one had anything to do with him. I never imagined I would miss him before. It is a great relief to me that the gypsy has been released. I had not been looking forward to watching him burn at the stake. No man should die so hard.
I think this is where we actually meet his wife.
You have some garlic pheasant for supper.
It was very kind of you to aid Igor. It has been a long time since we have had someone as heroic as you in Mordavia, yeah? Forgive us if we have seemed so unkind to you. It is just that we have lived so long in fear.
Say,
that is right. We hadn't been properly introduced. Yuri, will you introduce us?
This is silly. You've met before.
Still, it would be nice to be properly introduced. Please, Yuri?
This is Bella Markarov, my wife and keeper of the kitchen.
Markarova.
You introduce yourself in return.
I
Seriously?
am very
Important.
honored to meet you.
She's a woman. Her last name is Makarova.
I was very worried about the gypsy. It was just like those 3 old yentas to accuse the wrong man. Oy, I'm so glad the gypsy is free. I don't know if gypsies are werewolves, and I don't really care. As long as they don't harm anyone, they have as much right to live in Mordavia as we do.
Bella!
Don't you believe that, Yuri?
Maybe.
Well, when you see your gypsy friends again, you may tell him that Yuri and Bella will welcome him in town.
Now, I never said that.
Oh, but you meant it, didn't you? You are a man of your word, after all. My husband Yuri doesn't like for me to talk to strangers. He thinks they may be dangerous. But clearly, you are not dangerous. You are a hero. We need a hero here.
Bella?
Oh, Yuri, I'm just saying how welcome he is in Mordavia. I always leave a slopper out for him behind the inn. He looks strange and a little frightening, but I think he is really a good person. He's always so polite to me. I'm not sure what he means by graveyard humor, though. At least he seems to enjoy himself.
Okay, I was just checking something.
Everyone's too busy drinking to notice you. You unlock the door to your room and go in.
Okay, that's the part where it's... Okay, we're going to climb out the window and visit our lady friend. It's already night, then we can go. But I'm gonna sneak around.
The massive gate to this town is securely barred to protect it from things that go bump in the night. You cannot leave the town this way.
Oh, she's not here. Yep, she's not here.
You deftly slip over the gate and into town.
Well, at least I did some little grinding. At least I did a little grinding.
Your sleep is interrupted around midnight. You can hear weeping from somewhere below your room.
Whoa.
As you enter the hallway, you hear someone faintly crying downstairs. The crying is coming from the door below the stairs. That's the innkeeper's room. This door leads to the innkeeper's private room. The cries are coming from behind this door. You can hear the voices of the innkeeper and his wife.
You must accept it, Bella. Tanya is dead. You will never see her again.
No, I cannot believe it. She can't be. I know she's alive. I know she will come back to us.
Crying will not bring her back to us. This is foolish. Just go to sleep.
How can I sleep when my baby is not safe? She is at the castle. I know she must be.
Then she must be dead. Bella, there is nothing we can do.
The cries fade off to quiet sobs.
Okay, that's pretty sad.
You unlock the door to your room and go in. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. Someone has left a note for you on the chest. You have no idea how they could have put it there without awakening you. The note reads, "Please meet me tonight outside the town gates. I will be waiting." It's signed, "Your friend Katrina." You get a smile in response. Tell about some of the things you have done in Mordavia.
Perhaps we do need a hero around here. Oh, I had a dream last night about my lost daughter, Tanya. I awoke suddenly and had difficulty getting back to sleep. Other than that, I am well. 2 years ago, Tanya was stolen from her bedroom one night. There was no sign of what happened to her. There were rumors that the gypsies had stolen Tanya away, but when I went to their camp, I found no sign of her. Then the gravedigger mentioned that several times he saw a huge monster near her window at night. That is all I know of the matter. We both miss our daughter very deeply. There are supposed to be domovoi in most houses in Mordavia. They bring good luck as long as you don't try to harm them. The domovoi are creatures of legends, although I have never seen one. In the folk tales of this region, we have always spoken of those beautiful maidens who seek to drown whomever comes near. I do not know if the Rizalki are real or not, but they make a good story, We do not like to speak of such things in Mordavia. It is considered bad luck. There have been always rumors of vampires around here, though.
Nothing like a good breakfast to get you off to a good start in the morning, especially when everything's laced with garlic.
I am fine, but I do worry about you at times. Please, take care of yourself. I know that heroes need to do dangerous things, but try not to get into too much trouble. Okay, honey?
Oh, Bella, leave the poor man alone.
I just want to make sure you'll be all right. Don't hawk me. My mother used to go to the garden or the staff whenever she was unhappy. She said that the staff always made her feel safe and warm. I have always felt such feelings there as well, I might add. My grandmother used to say that the staff was from the mage Irana, that it was Irana's final gift to Mordavia when she died. I only know that you should visit there at night sometime. Perhaps you will have a pleasant dream there.
Int.
My grandmother used to tell stories about Irana. How she was part fairy folk and unearthly beautiful, and she brought kindness and magic wherever she went.
Wives' tales.
They were true. Somewhere in the forest lies Irana's garden. My grandmother used to visit there sometimes before the woods got too dangerous to travel in. My grandmother told me how very beautiful the garden was, and how it filled her with happiness. Oy, how I wish I could visit there sometime.
No, Bella. It is too dangerous outside the town walls.
I know, Yuri. Still, someday I will go there. You'll see. Even my husband has dreams sometimes. I keep trying to tell him to believe in his dreams, that they are trying to tell him something, but he wouldn't listen. I used to see the domovoi. When I was a child, I'd sneak down from my bedroom in the middle of the night and look for him. He was always hiding somewhere downstairs, and he would laugh. When I found him, he would be hysterical, the domovoi. Now that I'm an adult, I don't see him. But I do know he's still around. Well, you have probably met nearly all the men in town. Most of their wives work very hard this time of year. Yeah, they're canning vegetables, making new clothes, schlepping blankets, providing for the winter. Well, this may be the time for men to relax from the harvest. But for the women, it's one of the busiest times of the year.
You get a farewell wave in response.
are always on the go, my friend. Take care. Good to see you. Take care.
So let's go visit the gypsies. Meanwhile, we need to go... let's save first. Forest 8. Got the 8th day. And while we go there, let's... but I don't make... Okay. All the way to the... all the way to the south until you can't go no more.
A tinkling brook winds its way through the forest. A tink...
No. There's something about the map here. I don't see it very well. Oh. No, I need to go. Sorry, I made a mistake. Now I go...
Pine trees grow in profusion in this cool climate. In winter, they needle the deciduous trees mercilessly.
never mind.
Hello.
Two and two make 6. A little bush is in a fix. If you save a plant from glue, I can help you with a clue.
Okay. We now have 2 expeditions. One is to go for the forest, then we go back to the swamp.
Grey rocks litter the ground everywhere, reminders of glaciers long since passed.
The hawk. The hawk is basically a signal to say there are no monsters around us.
Grey rocks. You are in the northern part of the forest. Beyond the trees to the southwest, you can just make out the cemetery, On a high mountain to the northwest, you can see a dark castle. A tinkling...
Okay.
Wildflowers bloom with the autumn weather. You pick a few of the flowers.
You pick a few of the flowers. Yeah. Some of the lines are fun in, but mostly it does a good job, not gonna lie. Actually does a good job as a narrator. John Rhys Davies.
Welcome, welcome. It is good of you to visit our camp once again. May you find here all that you seek.
Why, Gypsy Kronk here? He really looks like Kronk, doesn't he?
You greet Gypsy Davy.
Kronk.
Come now, what can I do for you? What is it you seek here?
You tell about your adventures in Spielberg.
So, you turned Baba Yaga into a frog? How funny! I have been fine. Hunting has been poor lately, but yesterday we pulled down a large deer. Ah, it was good to taste fresh meat again. Is it not great to feel the music in your blood and dance the night away? The life of a gypsy is sometimes very sweet. Bah! Legends and tales to scare children with. You will not see me flinching if you cross my palm with silver. We have been in this camp for nearly 5 years. This is very hard on wanderers like us. If you wish to know about her, why don't you visit her yourself? She will be happy to speak with you. She was most impressed.
Maybe I will.
The gypsies generally use... The gypsies...
I'm sorry, but that wagon is at...
Sorry.
The gypsies... You can't reach them from here.
I have seen in a vision that you have a friend in need, a stranger to this land like yourself. You speak with him in this room at the inn. This friendship will send you on a very strange quest.
Yeah,
Perhaps at another time we will speak more of this. It is a real pleasure to speak with you again.
You tell about some of your adventures.
Ah, you tell strange stories, but I can sense that you speak true. You have lived the most exciting life. I do not think this valley will be the same when you leave. I am the leader of this pack, and I wish I could lead them from this valley. I have had troubled dreams of late, and the game is getting scarce in this area. There are many legends about that ogress. We gypsies avoid her when we can. She is dangerous to enemies, and she takes offense easily. She has her hut to the south. There is some sort of magic hiding the pathway there. Her only weakness is her love of food. Be careful if you need to approach her. I have always had dreams and visions. Some of these are true events. Some are only what could be true. These visions are, like most dreams, clouded in mists. Their meanings, too, are very shadowy. If you wish to learn of your future, allow me to look into the cards. You have only to give me a crown, and I will give you a reading, huh? I am the... Many are the kinds of the dead which do not rest. Some are harmless, some most helpful, but most are extremely dangerous. Some, like the Rusalki, are victims of crimes. Others, like the Wraiths, are the spirits of criminals who cannot rest. But most powerful and fearsome of all are the Nosferatu, the vampires. The Rusalki are the spirits of drowned maidens. Some are the victims of accidents, and others were the victims of murderers. They retain their physical bodies and try to drown all who approach them. There is said to be a Rusalka in the lake to the east. I have heard tales that a Rusalka may be tamed through kindness, but I have never heard of anyone actually trying such a thing. Oh, no.
A wraith is a spirit who cannot rest because of greed. They refuse to leave behind their possessions, and so haunt the sight of those objects.
The reason why
if you travel by night, you sometimes can see a mound of rocks where no rocks were by daylight. This is the burial mound of a wraith. Avoid it, for the wraith will try to draw their life from you if you get too close.
The Nosferatu, the undead which feed upon the blood of living things. If a man is drained unto death by a vampire, he will rise from his grave as a revenant, hungering for the taste of human flesh. If a vampire shares its own blood with its victim, the victim will rise from the grave as a slave of its vampire creator. It too will be a vampire, but it must obey the commands of its master, and cannot harm its master directly. Sometimes the sharer of vampire blood is not drained entirely by the master vampire. Thus, he can continue to live until struck down by a natural death. Then he will rise from his grave.
Int.
The old rulers of this land, the boyars of the castle, were the Borgov family. They ruled this land for as long as my people remember. The last boyar was a strange man, so it is said. What became of him, I do not know. Only that the son left the valley in shame and horror. When we heard rumors that Borgov Castle was again inhabited, we brought our wagons to Mordavia. We thought perhaps the old boyar's son had returned, and we could trade with him again. We met with the gatekeeper, who said that the Borgov family was dead. Oh, the castle was now owned by a distant cousin who promised to protect this valley as a true boyar. So we did some trading with the gatekeeper, but never saw signs of this Borgov cousin. Soon after this, the rain started to fall, and we were trapped here.
Ah, I am well and happy to see you again, my friend. I have run in this forest for many years, and I know my way around. The forest is a very different place at night. It is a very dangerous place to travel if you are not a wolf. I have Ah, the one who danced with you upon your last visit? The one who is lovely, lively, and, more than a handful? She is my mate, and we wolves mate for life. Last night we were hunting far to the south. I heard a voice call out a command. Bushes here, disappear! The voice had the fur on the nape of my neck up on end, so I did not investigate further.
Int.
Hunting in Mordavia is always an interesting experience.
Okay, let's give her a coin.
The cards have again been shuffled and cut. So reveal now the subject of this reading. This reading is of the ill-omened man, and now we shall learn more of his purpose and past. The next card you turn shall show the distant past. The Queen of Swords. Interesting. Sometime in the past, this man has met the mystery lady of your present. He may have been betrayed by her, or perhaps he is the betrayer of the lady. The next card shall reveal her influence. Ah, the magician. The woman of mystery has magic also. One is the teacher of the other. The order of the cards suggests it is the woman who was the master, and the man her apprentice. The events you face now, obviously, began in the dark past. Let us learn now of the more recent ones. Aha, this is your own influence upon the man. It seems you were as important to his history as he was to your own. Now, let us see the manner in which you affected him.
That's how we affected him. We killed him.
Death, the card of transformation. You are the agent of this man's failure and loss. You altered his life irrevocably. Even if you destroyed him, my dear, he still influences the present. That the cards chose to reveal information about him shows that he is again a player in the game of your life. What next can we learn of this one, huh? In the present, the Eight of Swords. This is the card of conflict and domination. The last card which crossed this man was also a symbol of bondage. He is somehow a prisoner, or an unwilling accomplice of another. Let us see if the cards will explain further this relationship.
This is a great way to foreshadow a lot of stuff.
This is the card of conflict and struggle. This man does not take his bondage lightly. Now let's see what the cards show of his hopes and desires. The Chariot represents triumph and vengeance. There is a strong need to gain control of the situation, of his life. He may seek escape, but escape is clearly not enough. Let us see in what way he may triumph. Oh, this time the devil is inverted. The meanings may differ, but this is a card that bodes no good whichever way it lies. Your man clearly seeks release, but with that freedom, he will also seek revenge. Whatever or whoever binds him now cannot contain him forever. He will seek his revenge, and you will need to be wary. You will face him again in a struggle to the death. Now let us reveal the card that rules over the past and the present. Oh, the dark card of the void. The influence of the Dark One overshadows all. No more shall be revealed, nor shall things be spoken at this time. The cards have spoken. The reading is done. The cards have spoken, and that is all I will say about them now.
If you wish to learn more, come another time.
You say goodbye.
May the wind be in your face and the hunting good.
Okay, almost day. First 8. Okay, the hawk is always good to see the hawk. I mean, there are no monsters around. Okay, from here, where do we go now? One.
Phew! A gruesome, horribly slathering monster just wandered by without seeing you. And did he look hungry?
Ah, stealth is working. Okay. That means stealth is working. And all increases a bit of the intelligence, but that's how stealth works. Oh, okay. Oh, great. Where is he? Here he is. Warble bunnies.
The cute, innocent, well, maybe not exactly, little bunny has been viciously slaughtered and now looks like a roadkill. There is absolutely nothing in the little rabbit's...
Huh.
A delicately crafted bonsai bush looks totally out of place in a pool of dark, unhealthy-looking goo. A delicate...
Okay, I need to save this because this part is always bugged like hell. Swamp.
You missed the rock pile. You'll need to keep practicing your throwing. You missed... 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 You missed...
Ow.
You missed... That didn't...
Okay. I guess I still have to go back to grinding.
After some rest, you feel better.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning. So, yeah. We need to grind. We need to grind stuff. So, we did everything we could.
You grab... You grab... You grab a... You grab...
I don't think there is encumbrance here. I think... Yeah, we go back to the beginning. But the problem, the stat I want to grind the most is, well, it's acrobatics.
You ask. After some rest, you feel better. You ask. After some rest, you feel better. You ask. After some rest, you feel better. You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
Good evening, Slick.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, okay?
Greetings and salutations.
Welcome.
Well, now that the harvesting season's over, I can relax a skosh.
Oh, yeah. Now that the garlic is gathered and the cloves are put into the ground for next year, I can sit, enjoy myself, and be stinky.
Be stinky.
Now that the elephants are all gone, I have nothing better to do than sit here and help the others drink. I regard it as kind of a public service.
Cave? What am I, a tour guide? What cave?
Well, you must mean my apartment. We know of no cave in Mordavia.
He probably means the cave of the Dark One.
Oh, yeah. That cave.
Very scary, you know. We didn't know you meant that cave.
We, generally don't care to talk about it.
It's, somewhat on the cursed side. Know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. It's bad luck. Very bad.
It was made by the cult when they performed their unspeakable rites there, and a few unspeakable wrongs from what we hear.
That's why it's kinda ixnay on the Ave K. You follow? A Rusalka is the undead spirit of a drowned maiden, okay?
Yeah, she tries to lure others to a watery death. What a body!
That's the downside. The upside is she doesn't wear any clothes.
So obviously there is some attraction, but there was a rumor for a while that there was a Rusalka in Mordavia's lake.
Yeah, no one who tried to check this rumor out ever returned.
Rusalka's supposed to be very beautiful, you know. And the ones that went to find out were all guys.
What a pity.
What a shame.
Yeah, but what a way to go.
Vampires? Oh, great. Chamber of Commerce is gonna have a fit. Look, just because Mordavia is noted for vampires, it doesn't mean that there are any here.
Yeah, just because we string garlic everywhere doesn't mean we're worried about vampires. It just means we're stinky.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You're overreacting here. Just because no one dares to go out at night or even thinks about visiting Castle Borgov doesn't mean we believe in vampires here.
Look, we know doodly squat about the people of the castle, all right?
Oh, he's right. I mean, we have no reason to suspect that they're vampires.
Other than the fact that no one has seen them in the daytime and huge black bats circle the castle at night. No reason at all.
Look, Cool Breeze, I tried to tell you before, we do not gossip here.
Yeah, unless we really want to.
And if there's any backstabbing going on around here, pal, we're gonna do it face to face.
Tonight, for your dining pleasure, it is the traditional Moldavian chicken paprikash, delicately seasoned with locally grown paprika and garlic.
Oh, you've done quite a lot in Mordavia, pal.
Yeah, it's a good thing you came here, a good thing.
Yeah, 'cause frankly, we never knew there were that many things to do around here.
They all waved to you in response. You unlock the door to your room and go in. The massive gate to this town...
Hello again. Did you get my note? I hoped I could see and speak with you again. I hope you don't think I am too forward. It's just that I don't meet many new people around here. I love to hear about your adventures.
She is the attractive peasant woman you met shortly after escaping from the Cave of the Dark Ones.
It is nice to see you again. There are not a lot of heroes around here, you know.
You tell Katrina more about yourself. She seems to be hanging on every word.
Oh, you have seen so many places and people. I love listening to your adventures. Oh, you will make me blush if you keep speaking like that. But I really don't want you to stop. I like listening to you.
There is a new video released I have still watched. It's basically about NPC romancing in video games. Now I wonder if they mentioned this game.
My name is Katrina, remember? I mostly just work in the castle. That's why I can't see you during the day. Someone might notice I am gone. No one is allowed in the castle unless he is invited. Maybe sometime you will get an invitation? I hope so. I really want to get to know you better. I guess I shouldn't be out at night. It is dangerous, but I do know my way around. It is just that I wanted to see you again. I must go. Maybe we can meet again? It's too dangerous for me to come here again. It's so far from the castle. Maybe we could meet by the castle gate some evening. I'll watch for you there. Please, don't mention me to the gatekeeper. I'll get in trouble if anyone finds out I sneak out of the castle. They think it's too dangerous outside the gate. But I need to get out to see you again. Goodbye.
You watch her walk off before you think of doing anything else.
Oh, that was pleasantly. It would be a bad idea to go to the
You
castle
deftly
during the
slip
day.
over the gate and into town.
Don't be too bad to go to the castle. You kinda need to go there. I wanted to be done with the gypsy before, but now that... Hey Floring, how you doing, mate? Everything fine? I'm good. I'm good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I didn't. I went to Madrid this morning, and watched two more apartments. They weren't. One was too expensive for what it was, and the other was great price. Not a great apartment, but way cheaper. Cheaper, not great, but it was a lot cheaper. So I think I'll go with one of the first apartments I visit last week, because it was around the same price, but it's a great apartment. And for the price they're asking, I think it's a fair price. It's a bit further, it's a bit far from the center, from Madrid center, but halfway by subway. I get to subway in half hour, I'm at the center, so that was not so bad.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
So I'm interested to talk to the company tomorrow because I need a guarantee. A guarantee for documents for the landlords to guarantee that I'll be starting working this month at the end of this month. And if everything goes right, I might be able to move in before Easter or after Easter. I'll try to go move in before Easter. Yep. Thanks, mate.
You get a smile in response. It's a garlic soufflé, Moldavian style. You kiss Beth.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
You get a farewell wave in response.
Good day, and good to see you again. Good to see you.
And Bubba's just gonna here talk to the old lady.
I suppose you heard that the gypsy didn't kill Igor after all. Dmitri has set the gypsy free. No good will come of it. You mark my words. The man was clearly a werewolf. So, you haven't been eaten yet. We'll see how long you last traipsing about everywhere when you should be staying in this nice, safe town. What would you like to know about? Yeah, Bella's a good Bella. Yeah, my sad departed husband. His name was Boris. Gone 3 years now. He was such a good man. This isn't such a bad place to settle down, you know. You could easily earn a living farming here. That certainly has more job security than adventuring, after all.
I bet. Nope, she doesn't have anything. I already buy everything.
You take care. Don't want to see your funeral. You hate that walk to the cemetery. As my lost husband used to say, may all your travels lead somewhere.
Take care.
Okay, more grinding. Let's go to the gypsies for one more reading. Then let's go to the castle gate, talk to Boris, meet Boris, and then... Yeah, I could also visit the Husalka. Yeah, maybe I could. Not yet. I need to get the bush, but I don't have... I need to train my stats before I can do that. No, not yet. Here.
My, what sharp teeth it has. These wolves look larger and more ferocious than any you've seen. You tell the wolf about your adventures. He restrains an obvious yawn. The wolf howls an unintelligible response. What did you expect, a lecture on canines? You swear the wolf growls out something that resembles fortune teller.
Oh, the young wolfling returns to learn what he can. You will always be welcome here.
You tell about Rakish and your adventures in Tana.
You fought a demon? Oh, then perhaps you can drive off the dark. But no, we must not even think of such things. It is far too dangerous to speak of it.
You tell about your meeting with Katrina.
I have no knowledge of such a person. Much is strange about your story. I would not entirely trust this Katrina if I were you. I have been well, thank you. The magician Irana's death is shrouded in mystery. I do not know her true fate, but I only know that her staff protects the town, and her garden protects anyone in need of safety. The staff of Irana has a great deal of magic. It protects the town from the undead, although, between you and me, the townspeople do not know it. But I had a vision of it one night. I heard it speak in a dream. It told me how it protected the town and of its destiny spell. When the staff spoke no more, I saw a most beautiful crystal floating in the air. The staff touched it, and the crystal shattered. Oh, that was all I saw.
Foreshadowing.
In my vision, the staff said that it would guard the town until it cast its destiny spell. That one day, someone would bring a dead loved one before the staff. That person would trade his life force through the staff. The dead would rise, alive and well, though the one who gave his life for the dead would never know. That would be a true sacrifice, done with foreknowledge and with much love. The staff still stands in the town, so I do not think anyone has been willing to make such a sacrifice. Irana's garden is to the south and a little west of here. It is a very good place to rest and heal. There used to be a small bush whose fruit was sweet and filling and always available, but someone dug it up and took it. Why anyone would do such a thing, I do not know. There is a tree whose fruit will restore magic to those who use it, but only a magical spell can get the fruit. The tarot cards are a tradition with gypsies. Their history is tied with our own. Always the gypsies have told fortunes, and always have the cards guided our sight. Each card of the tarot has many meanings. A true reader of cards knows which meanings best suit a particular reading. When I tell a fortune with the cards for someone, I tell them only the meaning of the cards. It is up to that someone to figure out how they affect their future. If I have any more visions about you, I will let you know. So you should visit here again, just in case. I mean, you never know when the knowledge of my vision may be useful. Right, dear?
We have to hunt farther and farther from camp each night. There are many creatures which hunt, but few things to eat.
Gypsy Kronk.
The other night, I was hunting in the hills near the castle. I looked up at the walls and saw a man standing on the edge of the parapets. He was dressed very strangely and wore an odd hat on his head. Suddenly, he raised his arms. He shape-shifted into the form of a bat and flew off. I have a feeling you once knew this man.
I might.
Again, we ask the cards to reveal what was, what is, and what might be. Aha! The mystery woman will now be revealed. Let us see that which was her distant past. In her past, she has been dominated and defeated. Her significator card reinforces this impression of tragedy, of some cruel event that shaped her life. Let us learn more. Strength. It is a card of courage and defiance. That which bound her in the past could not break her. She gained her freedom, not through luck, but through her own actions. This is a woman with great inner qualities. The tragedy of her past has molded her present, but she alone has shaped her life through fortitude and determination. Reveal now that which is in the more recent past. The sign of the Magus, the master of magic and self. She has great power and self-confidence. This can also imply self-deception and illusion as well. Be wary. Now, let us learn what else the cards will reveal of this woman. An inverted death. This signifies stagnation. She has not grown beyond the past. Rather, she is trapped by immobility. She is changeless, and her gains have been balanced by her losses. So, what can we now learn of the present? This card shows that she is working towards some goal, some desire that has yet to be fulfilled. But it can also show power used for selfish purposes, some result she desires heedless of the cost to others. Again, please turn the card to reveal more. This is the card of love. Her present is influenced by affection for another. It seems that our mystery woman is falling in love with someone. This is not what she was striving for. It is something in addition to her current goals. Now you shall reveal the future as she would have it. The world. It is the summation of all desires and goals. It can represent the reward of all one's actions, or the admiration of others. This can be the symbol of eternal life. It can mean attainment of ultimate power and perfection. Now will the cards reveal more of her desires? Now this is truly the card of illusionary goals. That which she seeks to gain is only a delusion. What she desires and what she will gain through her actions are very different things. She cannot see that she is seeking an illusion, and should she attain her goal, she will ultimately lose. Now, let us see the card which rules over all. The Dark One plays a part in her present and future as well. Somehow her goals are linked to it. Everyone in this accursed land is affected by this Dark One. Oh, that we had never set foot here. The reading is over. No more shall be said about this. The cards have spoken, and so have I.
You say goodbye.
Journey safely, hero.
Yeah, they have two voice actors. Some of the lines are spoken by another. Forest 9. Let's go visit the Rusalka. Wait, climbing is great. Let's just need to increase throwing and acrobatics. Well, dodge and weapons could also be used, but those are the two stats I have to grind more. Stealth. Let me check something on stealth here. 186. Okay, stealth also needs to be grinded, but stealth is not. So let's just need to do this, walk around this, and
Hello. Hello.
Wait a minute, let me check something. I think I made a mistake. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Looking at the map, I think I made. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. My bad. Need to go south. Oh wait, where's monsters? You can the combat can be made automatically, just like or you can be manual. I'm not a big fan of the combat in this game. Honestly, I think this is the weakest part of the game is the combat.
The cute, innocent... There is absolute... You straighten out your...
Hey, I have to rise the weapon use. Great. And honor too, apparently. That.
You're in the far western part of the forest. A lovely lake stretches out to the south and southwest of here.
Hello there. Could you help me? This water is so cold and I need someone to help warm me.
This is one of the most beautiful women you've ever seen. She has lovely, long, golden green hair, although your eyesight tends to focus a bit lower than that.
Why don't you come to my arms so that I can give you a real greeting?
Okay. What's the worst that can happen?
You wade out to the lake woman and take her in your arms. Her skin is soft but very cold. The lake spirit moans softly as she holds you closer and closer and tighter, then pulls you down into the lake.
What a way to quickly discover that you don't really know how to breathe water. Going drown? What a way to go. Okay, let's do this correctly. God damn, do I need to put a notice on the stream?
Hello there. Could you help me? This water is so cold and I need someone to help warm me. Why don't you come to my arms so that I can give you a real greeting? I am the Rusalka. Please, take my hand and help me. If you take my hand, I'll be happy to show you what the lake is like.
Especially under the water.
If you take my arm...
You ask what a nice girl like her is doing in a place like this.
It's so nice here in the water. Why don't you join me?
Okay, actually if you offer candy or flowers...
Thank you for the beautiful flowers. No one has been so nice to me since I can remember. I guess I shouldn't try to drown you now, since you've been so kind. It is lonely being a Rusalka. Anytime anyone nice comes along, I pull him into the lake and drown him. Once he's drowned, he's not much company, I'm afraid. I've been a Rusalka for so long, I've forgotten. This lake is surrounded on 3 sides by steep mountains. To the southwest it merges with a swamp. The lake is not a safe place for you to swim. Many unpleasant things lurk in the deep water. The swamp is definitely a creepy place. Dead things lie under the water and try to drag the living underneath. Kinda sounds like my job description, doesn't it? Well, the things in the swamp are a whole lot nastier than I am, so be careful out there. I stay far away from them. They crawled into the lake from the swamp one day. Ugh, they remind me of worms and give me the creeps. I don't know much about the forest. I can't leave my lake, so I don't get around there much.
You ask?
I don't really know. I've been here for such a long time now. I mean, it's not like I can go anywhere. I can't leave the lake. It's my job to drown anyone who comes to the lake. That's what being a Rusalka is all about. I think I remember the town. I must have lived there once. Other than the fact it's somewhere to the northeast, I guess I can't tell you much about it.
You tell the Rusalka about some of your previous adventures.
Gee, you've done a lot to get rid of monsters and things. You don't think I'm some kind of monster, do you? I mean, just because I'm undead and drown people, you don't think I'm bad? Please, come visit me again sometime. It's nice to have a friend to talk to.
If you're a paladin, we can actually... There is a side quest if you're playing a paladin which we can help her. But only for paladins. Not, the other classes can't do much with her. But you get points if you visit her, so that's good. So let's go visit the castle. Not the castle, the castle gate. Down the castle gate. And then we'll go and grind more. So far, we only faced one of the monsters. I think we need to face way more monsters then. We just to face Rights, but thank God we already have the amulet that protects me against undeads. So that's good. I don't remember if we have to face cultists too or not.
You are somewhere in the northwest corner of the forest. An old overgrown road is barely visible to the north. You are somewhere... The ground bears a rich carpet of fallen leaves as the trees prepare for winter's annual assault. You're in the northwest corner of the forest. To the north you can see the castle gate and the end of the road. While the road is now badly overgrown, you can tell that it once led to the east as well.
Yeah, between the road between the castle and the town, and one road that goes south to the swamp.
A heavy gate blocks the way to the winding road. Far in the distance, you can see a majestic castle.
Welcome to Mordavia. It's nice to have some fresh blood around here. We so seldom see strangers.
Okay, we are going to...
The gatekeeper is a gaunt, tired-looking man with deep-set eyes that stare intelligently at you.
Always forget about this.
The gatekeeper is a gaunt, tired-looking man with deep-set eyes that stare intelligently at you. A heavy gate blocks the way to the winding road. Far in the distance, you can see a majestic castle. This heavy gate blocks access to the castle road. The gate makes you wait.
The gate makes you wait.
Far in the distance, you can see a grim but majestic castle. A tall oak tree spreads its branches across the cliff edge.
It is so difficult to get past the swamp which blocks the pass to and from the valley. We haven't had a stranger here since the rains created the swamp several years ago. I am Boris Stovich. This is the castle of the Boyars, the title of the rulers of Mordavia. It once belonged to the Borgov family for generations, but the last Borgov has been dead for many, many years. Mordavia is the name of this valley and of the town. Even the inn is called the Hotel Mordavia. The name means Dark Valley. The heads of the Borgov family were the Boyars of Mordavia for ages. The last Borgov disappeared at the time of darkness. No one knows what became of him.
I need to be more careful when taking out. Need to be more careful when taking on and off the glasses. Okay.
It is bad luck to even speak of the time of darkness. Mordavia was a safe and lovely land before that time. Much has changed since then, and for the worse. Boyars are rather like barons of other lands. They own the castle and protect everyone within their domain. I'm not certain who all lives in the castle. I so seldom see anyone from there. There's the master, of course. Then there's the strange foreigner. There's also the master's daughter, I believe, and some rather strange guards. Beyond that, I really can't say. I haven't actually seen the daughter, but I know the master is quite proud of her. The master desires privacy, and I respect that wish. As I always say, the will of the master is the shall of the servant. I wrote that. He is an unpleasant sort, with a short beard and moustache, and a funny hat. He is rude when giving orders, and he has the habit of staring at a person and licking his lips. Most unsavory. I have only caught glimpses of them occasionally, but I don't think they are quite human. No matter. If a man does a good job, then whether he is a man does not matter. I am the gatekeeper of Borgolf Castle. Is it not true that he who guards the gates is the keystone speaker?
Wow, that's really poetic.
This is the gate to Borgolf Castle. You can see it in the distance behind here. I am here to make certain that only welcome guests may enter through here in the daytime. At night, this gate is guarded by huge necrotaurs, who make certain no one tries to enter without permission. The town of Mordavia is to the east of here. Turn to the east as you leave and continue until your way is blocked by rocks. Then turn north, and you will find the gates of the town. You've obviously done quite a lot for one person. It will be interesting to see what you do around here. Farewell, and may you find whatever you seek.
Okay.
Goodbye, young man. May the fireplace be warm and the drink cold at your journey's end.
Okay, let's going to talk to the shopkeeper, because she said her husband was also called Boris. Coincidence? We'll see. What time is it? Half noon. Okay, not so bad. But we're gonna do that, and then let's see if we can talk.
The curved staff has a very organic look to it. Its curves seem somehow feminine. You can feel a sense of magical power radiating all around it.
I think I have to sleep here at least one night.
You do not need to go looking for trouble. It will always find you. Please take care. Good to see.
see if there's anything else new to tell.
I am well, and I hope that you are also. I know only what legends tell of them, undead which drink the blood of the living. We have always had stories of them here. I have never known anyone here to be harmed by a vampire, that we know of for certain. I have not spoken of it before, because I know so little. Still, it is very bad luck to speak of it, and the memories of Mordavia are deep. They worshipped it in the monastery, that much I know. The members of the monastery stayed mostly within its walls, but the townspeople feared them. They said the followers were all like madmen, concealed in robes and speaking in whispers. Then one day they were all gone. We heard of the fighting down by the Dark One's cave, of course. No one returned here except for my grandfather. He brought this staff here and said Irana was dead. That is all I know of the matter. I am sorry if I cannot help you more. Be careful and good luck. The town is quiet now, and the rumors are few. Except for the ones about you.
Hello? Do you have any news? So, you haven't been eaten yet?
Tell Olga about what you've been doing in Mordavia.
Be sure and keep me informed. My sad departed husband. His name was... This isn't such a bad place to settle down, you know. You could easily earn a living farming here.
Gatekeeper.
You tell Olga that the gatekeeper's name is Boris Stovich, and ask if they're related.
Aha! So that's where the so-and-so went. Huh? Tell him he's a rotten no-goodnik. Ha! That Noah can't fool. If you see him again, tell him he's a lady louse and a swamp scum besides.
Okay.
You take care. Don't want...
Yeah, that's her husband. The way
As my husband used to say, come back again, sunshine or rain.
Yeah. Still, I have enough stamina to do a little training. And yeah. Okay, stealth is good. Okay, 293 is good stealth. But I need to do acrobatics. Now this is the boring part of the game. Grinding stats. Only until 300. Until here, then I don't think I need exactly more, unless it's for the ending. Start from 300, so it doesn't feel a lot.
You are so exhausted that every...
The cap is 400.
After some rest, you feel better. You are After some rest, you feel better. You are so After some rest, you feel better.
But it's getting dark. So I'm gonna go to the inn, grab a bite to eat, then go out, and let's see if we can find a girl at the gates. If not, try the castle gates. And if it's not at the castle gates, get the freaky out of Dodge.
You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear...
Good evening, Slick.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, okay?
Greetings and salutations.
Welcome.
You get a fine meal of roast lamb garnished with red cabbage. Oh, and liberally flavored with garlic.
Like the bell also smokes.
They all wave to you in response. You unlock the door to your room and go in.
Oof, okay. Okay. I need to go rest a bit.
After some rest, you feel better. The massive gate to this town.
Yep, she's not here. Let's try. Yeah, this is what I kind of feared. She's not here. Let's try the... Okay, but first time I'm going out of town at night. Let me see if I can get... But there are a lot of stuff we have to do at night, unfortunately.
You did come. I was beginning to think I would never see you again. It is so dangerous to wander in Moldavia. I was quite frightened for you.
The flirtatious young woman is waiting for you at the gate.
Oh, I would be scared out here by myself. I'm so glad you are here. You make me feel so safe. I love hearing stories of your adventures. I have never been a hero before. Are you flirting with me? Usually the other way around. You are very attractive after all. It is rather warm tonight, isn't it? My scarf felt too confining. I hope you will excuse the fact I'm not wearing it. I know it is not proper, but I did not think you would mind. I live in the castle, yes. It is old, and many of the rooms have been empty for decades. Borkov Castle has been my home for many years now. Is not this a date? I mean, you did meet me here and everything. I wanted so much just to see and speak with you again. You are very handsome, you know. I must go now. Please, meet me again, say 3 nights hence. I will be waiting to see you here.
3 nights, okay.
Katrina walks off into the forest to the west and is quickly gone from sight. The heavy gate blocks access to the castle road. Fortunately, it also blocks the path of the 2 slavering necrotors on the other side. They look hungry to see you.
Alright. Okay, that was good. 3 nights, huh, you say? Can do that. But on lost 3, so night 9, night 12, okay.
You deftly slip over the gate and into town.
Stealth is great. Climbing is great.
Again your sleep is disturbed by the sound of voices.
There! I think I am getting something this time.
A rootin' tootin' root beer commercial?
No. I think I'm getting him. If I could only adjust the fine-tuning on this thing. Hand me those pliers.
What if I just turn this knob here?
Don't touch that.
Now a strange voice intones, "Eeny, meeny, chilly, beany, the spirits are about to speak." You find yourself thinking, are they friendly spirits? Before you realize you were just dreaming. You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
You see who they are at the end. So yeah, we can do one more, a couple of few days. Not sure if we can do. Yeah, let's do a little more.
You get a smile in response. It's sausage and peppers fried with garlic. You get a farewell wave in response.
You do not need to go looking for trouble. It will always find you. Please take care. Good to see you. Take care.
Okay. Down. 10. Not town, sorry. I made a mistake. Forest then, because forest. Let's first visit the gypsies and then visit Boris. Then go to town and talk to the shopkeeper. I could do the other way around, but don't want to.
the young wolfling returns to learn what he can. You will always be welcome here.
You tell about Rakesh and your...
You fought, but...
You tell about...
I have no knowledge.
We have to hunt farther and farther from camp each night. There are many creatures which hunt, but few things to eat. The other night, I was hunting in the hills near... Suddenly, he raised...
Again, the cards are prepared, and they shall reveal what they will. The woman of loving shall be revealed. What may we now learn of her distant past? This is the sign of magic and creativity. She, as the others who influence your life, has the power. She is the one to whom magic has been the strongest influence upon her life. She is a master weaver of spells. Now, what next can we learn? The Ace of Cups is the sign of overflowing joy and happiness. This is a woman who uses her power joyfully, giving gracefully and lovingly to others. Ah, she is generous and loving, and she has shown this through her use of magic. This woman gives from her heart. What now can we learn of the more recent past? Ah, your gentlewoman too has been bound by something. A crisis has occurred. A defeat or imprisonment by someone. Now, what more can we learn? This is a sign of balanced force, a stalemate, of things not coming to a resolution. That with which the woman came in conflict has also been held in check. They were locked in battle, or they were both defeated in the past. What then of the present? Reveal the next card. The Hanged Man is the symbol of sacrifice. The conflict in the past required this woman to give up something of great value. She has paid some great price, but the outcome is uncertain. Let us see the next card. Alas, this card shows a tomb and someone at final rest. The woman's sacrifice was exile, or possibly even death. Yet, her sacrifice still affects you. Somehow I cannot believe that her sacrifice was in vain. Now, let us see that of her possible future. The Dark One. This is the first time in these readings that the darkness which lies waiting has been active rather than merely a major influence. Somehow, this woman is bound by the darkness. Whether she has been subverted or destroyed, I cannot tell. But something remains, or else there would be no reading. I think that this powerful woman battled with the Dark One. She was defeated, or perhaps sacrificed herself to prevent it from entering this world. But what will the outcome of all this be? You are not only a friend to the gypsies, but a great hero as well. Oh, your destiny shall affect the world, my young friend. You will determine the fate of this woman. You shall face the Dark One, reveal the final influence upon this reading. So the darkness still covers all. I had hoped that you might be spared, that you might not have to face the darkness. But that is the way of the hero, is it not? To face that which others fear and dread. Go now, learn what you can of the Dark One. The more you know of your enemy, the greater the chances you have against it. The cards have spoken, and so have I.
You say goodbye.
Journey safely, hero.
It's still morning. Oh no.
Phew! A gruesome, horribly slathering monster just wandered by without seeing you. And did he look hungry?
Welcome again to the gates of the Castle Borgov. I hope that you've been enjoying your visit to Moldavia. I am happy to know you are finding your way in Mordavia. I'm sure you will find this a most exciting place to visit.
You tell Boris what Olga said about him. He blushes.
Olga was always opinionated. I grew tired of listening to her complain about me all the time.
Yeah, there is a hidden side quest where we get these two together.
My wife has been gone for many years now. I am very sorry, but I can only open this gate by the command of the master. The master seldom leaves the castle and has few guests. I do not know if anyone at the castle is named Katrina. My house is just inside the gates, and I seldom see anyone from the castle. Since the last boyar passed away many years ago, the castle has been uninhabited until recently. Now it is owned by the master, who is also my employer. It is not a bad job. I am paid well and on time. You have been very lucky so far in Mordavia. May you never meet something you cannot handle. Be careful in your travels. You never know what you may meet. Good luck, and may your feet move faster than the thing that chases you.
Now we can talk to Olga about him. Yeah, we gain honor if you do good action. There is a hidden side quest to get Olga and Boris together. It's a small side quest, nothing special, but it's a nice one. You don't get any rewards or anything except honor, but it's one of those side quests that is optional. There's no rewards, but it's a nice thing to do. Actually, you get a lot of... I don't know. Actually, I think you kind of have to do it if you're a paladin.
Good day, and good to see you again. Good to see.
Well now, what news do you have for me? So, you haven't...
Tell Olga.
And be sure...
You tell Olga that Boris says she complains about him all the time.
Well, if he'd ever been here to get his work done instead of spending all his time carousing at the inn, I wouldn't have had to complain. And you can tell him I said so, huh? Listen, you make sure, and you tell that good-for-nothing how much I resented having to sit here doing his work for him while he was off carousing with those other fools. This isn't such a... What would you... Word has it that you rescued the gravedigger. Buried alive in his own grave, what a gruesome thought! Why, if you hadn't come across him, who knows what would have happened to him? Yuri, hasn't been the same since his daughter. He's not doing much business at the inn either, except for those lazy Well, the gypsy may not have eaten the gravedigger, but that still doesn't explain why he was hanging around town. We'll all be eaten by that werewolf yet. You know, old Nikolai has been crazy for years. Never could get over the loss of his wife, Anna. It has been years since Anna has been gone, before I even was married. Lost in the woods she was, and eaten by something terrible, so it said. Oh, they were such a happy couple. Now Nikolai's just crazier than a chicken with its head cut off. You take care. Don't want to see your... As my lost husband used to say, may all your travels lead somewhere.
Okay, which statue are you going to do it? Down 10. Well, at least I don't have to go out at night. Unless I actually see something or hear something. Okay. Which step do I have to do it now? Throwing. Okay, let's throw some rocks.
You grab a... You grab a hand... You grab...
Okay, I'm gonna trade it 293. Okay.
You grab... You grab... You grab a... You grab... You...
Also raises strength. I didn't know that.
You grab... You grab... You grab... You grab... You grab...
304. Okay, the rest is acrobatics. Tomorrow, next day we're gonna try to go to the swamp.
You are so exhausted that everything you do hurts.
289. Yeah, acrobatics is very hard to grind. The rest is more or less easy. Okay. Uh-huh.
After some rest, you feel better. You are 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 After some rest, you feel better. You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
Good evening, Slick.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, okay?
Greetings and salutations.
Welcome.
You get a fine meal of roast lamb garnished with red cabbage. Oh, and liberally flavored with garlic. They all wave to you in response. You unlock the door to your room and go in. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. You get a smile in response. It's a garlic souffle, Moldavian style. get a farewell wave in response.
Good day again. Good to see you. Take care.
Okay, let's go to the swamp again to see if I can get the damn bush. It means going all the way to the Okay. Forest 11. I'm just gonna do this day, and then wait. Okay, all the way to the south.
Phew! A gruesome, horribly slathering monster just wandered by without seeing you. And did he look hungry?
Yeah, stealth is good. I hope this works.
You missed the rock pile. You'll need to keep practicing your throwing. You missed... You missed... You missed... You missed the... You missed... You missed...
Okay, I need to practice the throwing. God damn it. Why don't I first practice the throwing, then practice the acrobatics? That could be a good way. Oh god. So I have to go. Let's go to the gypsy, then go to Boris, and then here, come back here. Let's just train the throwing.
Hello.
I don't.
You thirst for more wisdom? Oh, you are greedy. But it is knowledge only that brings long life. You will always be welcome here.
You tell about
You fought, but I have been well, thank you. If I have any more...
We have to hunt the other night, so...
Forgive me, but I cannot get a reading from the cards right now. Each comes up as a void card, the black one. I will let you know when the time is right to read again.
You say goodbye.
Farewell. May your dangers be ever far from your feet.
The hell? Yeah, it's super weird. Okay. Yeah, let's go visit Boris again, and that's it. Okay, stop visiting the gypsies, unless Davy comes and says, "Oh, I have to go back." But I don't think it happens. So let's stop visiting the gypsies. Visit Boris, then go tell his wife, then practice throwing. Okay, final day, and that's it. I'm getting a bit sleepy, yeah. Just gonna finish this day. Then again, I need the throwing skills now. Personally, the throwing skill, I think you can grind it a bit better. It grinds faster than the acrobatic skills. Oh, right, what now? Or I can practice with these as wyverns. Did I throw 12? Okay.
You've whopped the wyvern. It now lies still, like many of its victims before. The wyvern has no place to carry treasure. This is one reason why dragon hunting is far more popular.
Still. Not sure if I can buy my more daggers.
Good day and welcome back. Have you been enjoying your adventures around here? Good day and welcome back.
Tell him that Olga thinks he was too lazy.
Lazy? What was there to do in a shop with no customers? Once the swamp cut off trade here, we had nothing to sell. I had nothing to do there, so just because I would sit at the inn and talk with the other men, she thought I was lazy. All she ever did was sit around and give me orders when I was in the shop. What was the point of dusting if no one came in the shop to notice the dust? I came here to get away from a constant nagging. According to her, I could do nothing right. Here there is peace and quiet. The castle is very quiet during the daytime, but I have heard noises and seen lights in the windows at night. The people of the town are frightened peasants. Just because no one has ever seen anyone from the castle during the day, they tell tales of monsters in the night. I have worked as a gatekeeper here for many years. I wear no garlic and fear no vampires. After all, when someone goes looking for trouble, he will always find it. Mordavia has changed little in all the time I have lived here. I have heard the wolves howl at night, but who is to say that they are werewolves? I am certain you will have many such adventures in Mordavia. Farewell. Come back again sometime. It's good to have someone to talk to, besides myself.
The days are getting cooler and shorter. Winter is approaching. Good to see you.
Well now, what news do you have for me? So, you haven't...
You tell Olga that Boris didn't like being ordered around all the time.
I wouldn't have had to order him around if he would only have done his work. I just wanted the shop to be neat and clean in case anyone came in. How does he expect me to do all the work around here by myself? This was his family's business after all. It's not easy getting all the work done here by myself. I may not look it, but I'm not as young as I used to be.
Might not look it.
You take care. Don't want to... Yeah, good night, and don't let the bedbugs bite, as my husband used to say.
You grab a... You grab... 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 You grab...
Finally rating agility. Okay. I should have trained... I should have grind throwing a long time ago, instead of just acrobatics.
You are so... You grab... You grab... You grab... You grab... You grab... After some rest, you feel better. You 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 ask. After some rest, you feel better. You 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 grab. You ask. After some rest, you 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 ask. After some rest, you feel better. You 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 ask. After some rest, you feel better.
Oh, it's almost night. .43. Not bad.
You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
Good evening, Slick.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, okay?
Greetings and salutations.
Welcome.
You get a fine meal of roast duckling a la garlic.
Good evening, vet.
They all wave to you in response. You unlock the door to your room and go in. You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Okay.